But to follow up on Grandpa's legend, even if a third church had to be built, the small shrine was kept as the chapel of Our Lady of the Rosary.
But in concrete terms, what became of this place for Christians and believers?
It became a pilgrimage site that many people still flock to today.
That's right. But as you know, Grandma, it's not the same as it was in 1720.
Oh no, the annex was built in 1891, which was enlarged in 1893 and again in 1897.
Oh, all right. So this annex is old.
Well, no more than 100 years. I know that other expansions took place throughout the shrine's history, and that the building we see today dates back to 1973.
But you were saying that the bell, in fact, the one right in front of us, came from the third church that had been built in 1880.
That's right. Follow me. We'll take a closer look. You know, they kept it because a bell is very important. So much so that they're blessed, as is done during a baptism. I mean, symbolically, bells are given a name as well as a godmother and a godfather.
And who do they choose and how? Is it random?
In fact, they're chosen among the notables and the benefactors or among upstanding parishioners.
And given your remarkable memory, do you know them by heart?
Oh no, that is not necessary. Their names are written on it. Look.
Ooh. Well, we're not going to name all these people since Grandma doesn't even know them. Oh, there's a Latin phrase on it.
Hang on. The Latin course I took in art history program will surely come in handy. Benedicam Dominum in omni tempore semper loce jus in nore meo. I will bless the Lord at all times. My words will always praise him.
Wow. You sound like the Marie Quatre Poches TV character. That would be Mary Four Pockets in English.
It's funny that you mentioned 4 pockets.
What do you mean?
Well, there are 4 medallions on the bell. 4 evangelist, 4 cardinal points, and at the time, it was part of a 4-bell carillon.
Well, then, you do sound like Marie Quatre Poches or Mary Four Pockets.
But there's just one left.
Yes, and a very big one.
It was the biggest one. It has 2,300 pounds of resonance.
Since it was a carillon, it's worth noting that each bell had its own sound.
Oh, yes, sir. This one's tuned to E flat.
Oh, wait, I think I can sound the E flat note. You need a solid bell tower to hold 2,300 pounds and 4 bells.
Yes, indeed. That's why it was built with stones from the other side of the river.
Oh, yes, the legend of the Rosary Bridge.
You can talk about it later. It's a perfect subject for the Miracle cassette.
I still can't believe they managed to carry rocks from the other side of the river and over an ice bridge during a winter that wasn't cold enough for that. Because stones are heavy.
Did you know that some of the stones from the third church, the one built in 1880, were used to build the walls of the small shrine's annex, while those of the second one were used for Our Lady of the Rosary Chapel?
Yes, indeed, I do remember. It was a foundational event for the pilgrimage site.
And certainly one of the best known at the Our Lady of the Cape Shrine.
In any case, the one that Grandpa told me about most often.
Before we continue, I want to make a detour to the information desk. Because you mentioned the confraternity of the Most Holy Rosary earlier, and I can't get it out of my head. I no longer remember who created it.
Okay, where should we meet afterwards?
In front of the Basilica.
Perfect. I'll be at the foot of the stairs.